everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Yesterday, I picked up quite a few things from the club after firing. I picked up the bowls where I applied Sgraffito for the very first time. And so the inside of this bowl here, what I did was after the bowl was thrown and after it was bone dry, I covered the inside in a slip that I had tinted brown. And when that slip was dry, or kind of like touch dry, I then carved out these lines, these circular lines, and the lines around it. It was inspired by a book that I bought by Hildegard Pottery. After it was bisque fired, I applied clear glaze inside, and on the outside, I applied one of the club glazes called Honey. And I really like that color. It's kind of a really nice brown golden color. It does kind of look like golden honey. It's a nice sized bowl. I think it could be nice to serve rice and maybe some chicken katsu on top with a sprinkling of spring onion. But for today, what I'm going to show you is I'm going to make some tiramisu in it. And it's going to be not quite a single serve tiramisu, but maybe a tiramisu for two. Let me show you how to make tiramisu. I'm going to use a stand mixer for this and using a whisk attachment. Add in 500 milliliters of cream and whisk the cream until slightly thick. Scrape the sides of the bowl and now change it into a paddle whisk. Add in 300 grams of mascarpone cheese and stir everything together. Give the sides another scrape just to make sure that the mix is nicely incorporated. Now you could just leave it in here for a while you assemble the rest of the pieces, but I find it easier to use a piping bag to add it into the little bowls. And so I'm just going to transfer this across to the silicone piping bag. You can use whatever piping bag you have. And now I'm going to refrigerate that while I assemble the rest of the tiramisu. I'm using a shallow bowl for the espresso because it's easier to then dunk the ladyfingers in it. So this is going to be a double shot, and I think I'm going to make 2 double shots for this one. So here we have our coffee. Into that coffee, add 2 tablespoons of coffee liqueur. This one is a New Zealand made coffee liqueur called the Quick Brown Fox. And I thought that was quite a cute one. But you could use any brand you want. Give that a good stir. And then you'll need a pack of Italian ladyfingers. So it doesn't quite fit in like that. So I'm going to break it in half. See how that fits? So take one piece and dunk it in the coffee. You don't need to soak it, you just dunk it and line the bottom of your bowl with it. I'm going to also line the sides of it. So then I pipe a layer of the mascarpone and cream mix. This is why having it in a piping bag makes it easier. And this time I can add it like that. So I'm going to dunk that in. And then pipe and cover this again in another layer of that's now ready. Chill this in the fridge overnight, ideally. And before serving, we'll sprinkle some cocoa on top. Now we can get on with the rest of it. I'm gonna espresso another bit of coffee because I seem to have run out of that. So now it's time to chill it in the fridge and take it out when you're ready to serve. Ideally, at least overnight in the fridge.